So we were back at our EV install charger job from the other day, just finishing bits up. The plan, as mentioned the other day, was to bed the last 2 stones in so they weren't wobbly anymore and finish up the consumer unit and get that tested. So with regards to the outside, we had to chip off as much mortar off the old 2 slabs as possible because they were quite roughly done, and then we started mixing up our own and trying to bed them down again. For some reason they were different lengths to start with, but we had to just put it down exactly as it was, so the smaller one was a bit longer. Got them bedded down, but of course it was pouring with rain, which made it extra difficult. The mix got a little bit wetter than we'd have liked because of that, but we managed to make it work. And then had to run a little lip up to it because it was a neighbour's adjoining gate and they used to run their bins through it, so we needed a little ramp, just enough to be able to get it up there with ease. In the end, given the weather, it looked pretty good and the neighbour was certainly happy, so all good there. And we just did a little clean up outside and then we could move on to the internal bits. Just a little run through on this job itself. We're putting a new consumer unit in alongside the existing one here because the customer wanted a new EV charger, so we had to put the new parts in for that, but we bought a much larger than needed one, and slowly we're going to transfer circuits over as the job progresses and as we do further works here. So for now it's just a lonely EV circuit in the board, but it will get more populated soon enough. Next was to start testing again and also testing the car charger itself just to make sure that was all good. Then it was the final tidying up of both inside and outside, because outside was messy because of the rain, unfortunately. Inside was a lot neater, but just the final parts of that too. And that was the end of this job for the time being. So the consumer unit was in, the EV charger was in and working, and it's now ready to be adapted as we go along. And the grass has grown back already pretty nice. It was already bedded in quite nicely after a rainfall, so that's tidy too. As always, drop us a message if you've got any questions and make sure you follow us for more.